archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. It's day 0. I'm having a Thimbleweed. City limit, population 8, elevation 14, adventure. I don't think that's the name of the game. I think I just read some words out. Red and road are... Those are not words that mean the same thing. Well, now we know my brain doesn't work. Let's play some computer games, shall we? Specifically this one that I just described. It is almost 11 PM. One day I'll play this at a reasonable time. In the meantime, let's accidentally nudge the mic to make a terrible bump and then see if my tea's cold. It's not actually my tea's in great condition. Let's see if my cola is accidentally hot somehow. I'm not sure how that would happen, but... That's diet. Diet drink, that's why it's day 0, because we are starting the resolution again. Because we are... Oh, we've been off resolution for way too long. Let's load our game that means nothing to you, but it means something to me. We were there, weren't we?
It's an empty glass.
Here's our computer magazine.
The application is all filled out. Just have to send it in. It's special gas for chainsaws only. It's pretty full. It says out of order. It's Lurleen, my pet chinchilla stuffy. Dad gave it to me when I was 3 years old. The label says it's called Cat 509 Tails, produced by getdigital.eu. It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see some black powder around the edges, and it smells awful.
Yes.
Warning, contents highly flammable. It's a can of poopsie.
Yes, this is lime poopsie that I'm drinking now. Diet poopsie, of course. Oh, and I can taste that non-sugar.
It's a wilting head of lettuce. Looks good enough for a snack. There are a couple of old batteries. I think I see mold growing on one.
Oh, we have to dial in with modem, fill out the application form. We need to mail the filled out. I thought we did that one already. We need to get a job. We need to escape from Thimbleweed Park.
Ricky Lee's famous thimbleberry pie, hot from the oven. Uncle Chuck does love Ricky's pies. He loves pie with coffee.
Yes.
It's a red gel decoder. It's Graphics Basic, the powerful programming language from Hessware to supercharge my Commodore 64. It says it's by Ron Gilbert and Tom McFarlane. Wonder who they are.
Yes, indeed. Is the hint flyer?
It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day. It's a red gel decoder. It's a red gel decoder. I don't want to do that. It would make it look red.
Yes. That reminds me, I need to play Zork at some point. That'll make sense once I play Zork. How do I... Zork has a pretty famous... One of the Zorks is a pretty famous puzzle involving the colour red. So, we need to get some printer ink. And one of those involves, of course, starting a fire.
I don't want to open it. It's a log of firewood. I can't pick up something I already have. This log should burn really well now.
Just need to light it on fire.
think they're good for anything, except growing mold.
Need a spark.
I don't want to whip anything with this. What a mess. Someone could cut themselves on those bottles. Carefully handling broken glass. If this were a Sierra Online graphic adventure, I'd be dead now. But those Mucus Phlegm adventure games treat their players much better. No arbitrary deaths just to extend gameplay. Sure would like to work there.
Let's put,
Oh, Lurleen. You're so soft and fluffy.
So I was trying to put the chinchilla in the microwave. Oh, hang on.
I can't use the bottle with that. I'm not going to drink from something without reading the label. Flask of extreme chili sauce by Brian H.J. Comes with a warning. You might breathe fire. Maybe I should be careful with this. Whoa! It's way too hot to pick up now. It should cool off in a little while. It's an empty glass. It's an empty glass. The glass is now filled with water.
Cool. It's not one knot. Is it? Oh. Here's my ink.
The ink bottle is now full of black fireplace soot. The ink bottle is now full of black ink.
Wonderful. Not sure what the other pieces are for yet, but we're well on our way to completing at least one puzzle.
That should do it. The ribbon is now fully inked. Yay! I answered all the mucus questions correctly. I'm ready to print out the application. I always like to watch this part. Now I just need to stamp the envelope.
I already have an idea how to do that, though.
I can't use my application with that. I can't push that. Look, Uncle Chuck.
Dolores, you know how busy I am right now. Maybe your father would be interested.
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto stamp cancellation machine has failed again. Amateurs. I can't push that. Graphics Basic is pretty amazing, I can't use it in that.
I want to get the stamp off.
I have to find a safe way to remove the stamps. Uncle Chuck, I have something for you.
What is it, Dolores?
It's that letter for you, Uncle Chuck.
Didn't you already give that to me? I'll deal with it later.
I'd better not touch it. Uncle Chuck gets real angry if I'm too nosy about his business affairs.
Dolores, you know I can't work in the dark. Please turn the lights back on. After you've taken over the pillow factory, you can turn off the lights all you like. Dolores, you know I can't work in the dark. Please turn the lights back on. After you've taken over the pillow factory, you can turn off the lights all you like.
Wonder why that's the thing I can do.
It's a box, but it's sealed shut. Oh, Lurleen, you're so soft and fluffy. It doesn't work in that. Feeling my way along. It doesn't work in that.
So right now I'm just trying to figure out how to remove the stamp. We have a lot of stuff on us though. Like a lot. I did immediately walk into a room, figure out how to do like 3 different things there. That kind of bodes well.
It's an LFG 1982 tube in perfect condition. It's in here pretty tight. I'd need an LFG 1982 tube puller. I already got enough firewood.
Let's go to the library then.
This is depressing.
I'm keeping Lurleen with me. Forever. I'd better hold on to this. This was Uncle Chuck's. I don't want to give it away. I'd better hold on to this. Bye, Dad. I love you.
Goodbye, Dolores.
Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good plant. Here you go, Chucky. Drink up. Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good plant. I think that would poison poor Chucky.
Yeah, and we certainly wouldn't want that. going to go back to the kitchen. One must assume some cutlery might exist.
There's nothing inside. 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 There's nothing inside.
Well, damn.
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. The stamps haven't been canceled. It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto stamp cancellation machine has failed again. Amateurs.
Okay.
The glass is now filled with water.
Oh, there we go.
It's a glass filled with water.
Hot water, presumably.
It's a couple of uncanceled stamps. Still sticky. My letter to Mucus Phlegm is now stamped and ready to mail.
Okay. That somehow worked with very little fanfare, but it did work. I was expecting her to comment on that or something, you know. Like, oh, what was... Science wins out again, or something like that.
How exciting. I hope I get the job.
5 days later, around 5 p.m.
Hiya, Dolores. I have a letter for you.
Oh!
Good luck. See ya.
It's a letter from Mucus Phlegm. Did I get the job? I think I want to open this in my room, just in case it's really bad news.
Yeah, I don't think this is the end of Dolores' adventure, because we have a bunch of extra items.
It's a letter from Mucus Phlegm. Now that I'm in my room, I'm still so scared to open it. I need to get up my nerve. Come on, Dolores. You can do it. Okay, but if it's a no, that means I'm stuck in Thimbleweed Park and have to take over the pillow factory. Okay, but if it's a yes, what will become of Dad? Stuck here alone with Uncle Chuck. Okay, but... Okay, I'm opening it. Yes! It's a job offer from Mucus Phlegm to be a game programmer. I'm so excited! Can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck. He'll be so proud. But first...
Yay. This dance lasted longer than I thought it might. Ah, that's because I didn't cancel it. Something tells me this is not going to go as smoothly as she thinks it is. Library jump.
I know I have.
I can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck about my job offer. He'll be so proud. I got a job offer from Mucus Phlegm.
That's not going to make your Uncle Chuck happy. He really wants you to take over the pillow factory.
Once he sees what I'm capable of, he'll be happy for me.
I don't know, Dolores.
Bye, Dad. I love you.
Goodbye, Dolores.
Uncle Chuck, great news!
Yes, Dolores, what is it, my dear future leader of Pillotronics?
Here, read this.
Well, he doesn't like reading stuff. Now he likes to read things.
You're what? You're giving up the opportunity to run Pillotronics to be a game programmer?
Yes, that's what I've always wanted to do. Not run Pillotronics. I'm leaving on the first bus out of Thimbleweed Park.
Then, Dolores, you are out of my will. You're giving up over $10 million. That's $20 million in 2017 dollars.
What's in 2024 dollars?
In the future, you are dead to me.
Dolores broke Uncle Chuck's heart and started programming those murder simulators. Real-life murder is the next logical step for her, sweetie. Stop her before she schemes her way into sweet Uncle Chuck's inheritance.
Sure, we'll get right on that.
I'm sure you have cats to feed, sweetie. Ciao.
There's a bit of a non sequitur at the end then. Why is that ticked?
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to do. I'd say that leads somewhere I...
If by look at you mean smell, I've already done that. There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room. No one is in there.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and find a manhole. So I need to give the duo.
It's out of order. The
Cool,
cord
out of
slot is
order.
filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the cord to the receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine. It says, we're out of the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon. Safely First Savings Manager, Mr. El Polo. It's a WC67 tube. Here's your WC67 tube.
Thank you. All fixed. Here's our card in case you need any more plumbing help. We'll just clean up here and be gone soon.
It's A Street. What's all this then? How mysterious.
Safely First Savings, where saving safely is saving smartly. Please note that homeless people and tentacle creatures are not eligible for small business loans.
Riot at the Hitchin post after erroneous razor and Scummet sighting.
It's a color copy Tron 3000. These must contain journalistic gold. Or old classified ads. I don't want to open it. It's a map of the Thimbleweed Park County area.
Do you know this map is a priceless first edition? Please don't touch. Welcome to the Thimbleweed Nickel. 8 years of experience and 2 degrees in journalism tells me you're a Fed.
Why can't I take your map? I'm a federal agent.
Okay, that's actually 2 questions. First, being a federal agent doesn't mean you can waltz into a newspaper office and take their map. We have a little thing called the Fourth Amendment. And second, that's a priceless original. If you want a map, check the Quickie Pal.
Can I, as a private citizen, please have your map?
Nope, it's a priceless original.
Can I, as a private citizen, please
Didn't
have
mean
your
to
map?
press that one again.
Nope, it's a priceless original.
We're here investigating the murder. Know anything?
Not much, just what I heard over the police scanner. Body found in the river. I'll send my best reporter to check it out in the morning. Know who my best reporter is?
You?
If this damn town wasn't such a podunk, I'd have a couple of Pulitzers by now.
Do you offer home delivery?
Why? You plan on moving here?
Not a chance. We'll need a complete press blackout.
Not with the First Amendment still in place. The core of a strong democracy is a strong press.
Don't you mean the Fifth Amendment?
Nope. That sets out rules for indictment by grand jury in eminent domain and protects the right to due process.
Don't you mean the 16th Amendment?
No, that permits Congress to levy an income tax.
Don't you mean the Fourth Amendment?
No, that prohibits unreasonable searches and seizures and sets out requirements for search warrants based on probable cause.
Don't you mean the 10th Amendment?
Nope. That reinforces the principle of federalism by stating that the
Somebody was really into their amendments.
only those powers delegated to it by the states or the people through the Constitution.
Don't you mean the 22nd Amendment?
No, that limits the number of times that a person can be elected president.
Don't you mean the 6th Amendment?
Nope, that protects the right to a fair and speedy public trial by jury, including the rights to be notified of the accusations, to confront the accuser, and to retain counsel.
Don't you mean the 9th Amendment?
No, that protects rights not enumerated in the Constitution.
Don't you mean the 22nd Amendment?
No, that limits the number of times that a person can be elected president.
Don't you mean the 9th Amendment?
No, that protects
All right,
rights
let's
not
repeat it, so.
enumerated in the Constitution.
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve. Pigeon Brothers, plumbing, electrical, and paranormal investigations. We don't monkey wrench around. Look us up in the phone book for help with leaks, sparks, and frights.
Can I help you?
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve. Thimbleweed Nickel, established 19... Gutenberg would be proud.
Steve Gutenberg. Hang on, yeah, let's... Oh, yeah, because we can't go to the outskirts. I would like to copy this, please.
I know it's beautiful, but you can't remove it. What are you doing to my map? Please leave it alone.
It's a map of the Thimbleweed Park County area. Definitely Reyes's notebook. Tempting. But no, I won't bore myself.
Oh yeah, I did look up the names. The people in the house have a different name. Presumably because it passes to different people at some point. Or they marry into a different name.
Anything. I don't know why. Laser discs are the future. It's a postal scale. It says, for government use only, violators will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Excuse me.
Be with you in a second.
Oh, there we go. Edison.
I'm in the middle of sorting. How can I help?
I'm a federal agent. Know anything about the body out by the bridge?
You're a federal agent. I work for Uncle Sam, too. As one government agent to another, I'll do what I can to assist.
Know any good postal jokes?
Oh, you bet I do. Why are postal workers such great comedians? They have a special delivery, huh? Get it?
Ugh, that's terrible. Why is there so much mail to sort when the town seems deserted?
That's classified information. As a federal agent, you should know it's my duty to uphold the privacy and the sanctity of the mail. Unless it pertains to an investigation and you have all the necessary paperwork, I can't help you.
Like that you can see the angle on that because of how the light changes. Pixel art is difficult.
Who is all this mail addressed to?
I can't tell you. It would be a federal crime. I would assume you knew that, being a federal employee and all. Or is this some sort of sting to get crooked mail clerks? Because I keep things ship-shape here in the Thimbleweed branch, so there's no need to worry about us here.
Do you know anything about the body out by the bridge?
No, everyone in town is still collecting their mail as usual. No one from my route is missing, and I would definitely notice if they were. I mean, not to brag, but I did consider joining the feds. It's just not as prestigious or as challenging as postal work.
Don't leave town. I have eyes on you.
I'll be right there. Too much sorting to do.
There are boxes waiting to be shipped. Or picked up. But no, they're fine where they are. Post office boxes for rent. 2 for 1 special. Rent a box, and we promise not to peek inside your mail.
Damn hole in my pocket, always losing money.
I'm a federal agent, and I have some questions for you. You know anything about the body found by the bridge?
A body? I thought that was a log wearing a suit.
Do you know anything about the body or not?
What body? I thought we were talking about a log.
Where do you sleep at night?
I have a premium bit of cardboard real estate in the nicest part of the sewers. I've had almost no gator attacks, and there's even a grate for ventilation, so my sewer lung is even better than ever.
What's that in your pocket? Looks like a wallet.
I don't have a wallet. I'm a bum.
I can see something is in your pocket.
Maybe I'm just happy to see you.
It's in plain sight. I don't even need a warrant to beat you for it.
It's mine. Finders keepers.
Hand over the damn wallet.
Well, I can't give it to you. What would I put my money in?
I don't care.
See? It's not so easy, is it, Hotshot?
Hey, Cap.
I've had enough. I'm a federal agent. Hand over the bloody wallet.
Well, I may be a drunk bum, but I know my rights, and you need a warrant. Now look, you find me another wallet to keep all personals in, and this one is yours. It's coming apart anyway, not like those amazing Ransom the Clown wallets they used to sell before his career hit the skids. Now, Ransom was an adulterer, a cheat, and complete... But he licensed good wallets.
We'll play it your way. For now.
Right.
Tell me what you know about a guy named Chuck.
The man was an ass, and I'm glad he died of a heart attack. He ruined my life over nothing.
How did Chuck ruin your life?
Mr. Edmund made sure I was blacklisted in Thimbleweed Park. My so-called friends turned their backs on me. My watch repair business mysteriously burnt down, and I lost everything. Couldn't get dinner reservations, let alone a job. In the end, all I had left of my old life was my beloved Stradivarius.
Chuck must have had a reason to ruin you.
I took his girlfriend out to see that lame insult clown one night. But in my defense, Chuck changed girlfriends more often than he changed shirts. Well, how was I supposed to know she was flavor of the month for the Pillatronics Playboy?
We'll talk later.
Okay,
Don't leave
information
town.
gathered.
Where would I go?
Sounds like
What
Ric
happened to my
Flair.
dime?
It's a dime.
You seen my dime? Thank you. Have you seen my dime? Have you seen my dime?
Hello again.
Just give you your dime.
We'll talk later. Don't leave town.
Where would I go?
Right, I was going to use that dime for something else.
See your dime, it's mine. What happened to my dime?
The future is never written.
No way I'm touching that. This head seems almost alive. I think I saw it move.
Don't touch the books unless you know what you want. Welcome to the Thimbleweed Park Occult Bookstore. I'm Madame Marina. Are you here for the hexes, the summer blowout sale, or based on those suits you're wearing, my tax records? I don't get too many visits from suited and booted federal agents these days.
I'm Agent Ray. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear. For now.
Well, all right then. How can I help?
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
I know everything that goes on around here.
Okay, so spill it.
Okay, so I don't know everything right this minute. But if you're willing to get your hands a little dirty, I can find the answers you're looking for.
What do you need to help us find the killer? I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
I need to go on a vision quest to find the answer. But I can't really reach out into the void without a little bit of assistance. If you can get me an agaricus fungus visionum delectamentum mushroom from the sewers, I might be able to help.
I'm pretty sure that's a controlled substance.
And your point is?
What is this place?
It's the county's primary source of occult books, knowledge, and services. You need hexes, curses, cure-alls, or curios? You come to me.
Okay, I get the idea.
You need voodoo, hoodoo, fortunes, or flimflams? You come to me.
Enough. I get it. Jeez.
You need cough drops or coffee filters? Yeah, you go to the quickie, pal.
What about a map?
Can you really hex people?
I sure can, no matter what the consumer watchdog service says. Might not always come out exactly as you want, but spirits work in mysterious ways. So if you have any complaints, take it up with them.
Did you hex that idiot clown Ransom?
I'm very proud of that curse. He was being a jerk and he needed a little beat down with the karma bat.
Remind me never to piss you off. What's your deal?
There's not much to tell. I set up my shop in Thimbleweed after finessing my craft on the road for many years. After all, there's only so many nights you can vomit peyote and pull cactus needles out of your ass in the desert before it becomes old news.
How did you get into this voodoo crap?
I suppose when I realized I could get baked and make money doing it.
That wasn't the answer I was expecting.
I don't know what to tell you, dear. I like tripping balls. And with the money I rake in from my curses, I'm gonna retire on a yacht in the Bahamas.
I suddenly feel like I picked the wrong profession.
This is a very large room.
Why did you open in this crap hole town?
The vibrations. This town has a dark and weird energy, which makes it perfect for a cult business.
Do you mean an energy, like the signals I've been hearing about?
No. Those signals sparking through the air lately are something else altogether. I don't know what they mean, but I know it isn't good.
Goodbye.
There's a lot of stuff to do.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to. I'd say that leads somewhere I don't want to go. An empty coin return slot. Behind jaggy lines from Mucus Phlegm Games? I don't get it. Who'd ever looks like someone knew I was gonna get stuck down here. It needs a dime to work.
I had a dime, I gave it away.
It's still a boring valve. I can't turn it. An arm extended in friendship or supplication. I can't pull back.